Good morning, happy Friday. I hope that you are all having a wonderful week. I thought that I would record my day and bring you guys along to see what I do on a typical Friday. Right, first of all, story time. You guys are going to die. My morning has started off so chaotic. Like, I thought Friday mornings were meant to be peaceful. It was not peaceful. So we only have one car at the moment. I live with my partner Josh, and he is doing a course for his work, whatever. So I needed to get up early because I was going to drop him off. So I woke up, I was feeling really crappy. He went and made me a coffee, brought it in bed, and I was slowly getting up. And then I don't know what happened, but I basically just dropped the whole entire coffee. When I say the whole entire coffee, I left no crumb untouched. The whole thing. All over myself, all over my bed, all over my fabric bed board, whatever you call it, like the base, and all over the carpet. And when I tell you, it was linen white. Linen and white. And it just basically looks like a murder scene. There is coffee everywhere. Josh is now running late to his course because it's like a 25-minute drive, and I just like could not leave the coffee stains all over the floor without cleaning it up. So I'm like mad panicking, just like cleaning this stuff. I don't even know really how to clean coffee off furniture. When I tell you like white like this, guys, like this was exactly the fabric. Don't know how to clean coffee off furniture. Anyway, I'm just like in this mad panic cleaning it. I don't know what's going through my head. I decided to grab out my Dyson. Let alone I've just poured a whole bottle of water on my bed, on the floor, basically everywhere. There's just water everywhere. I get my Dyson and I start vacuuming the coffee. Like, who in their right mind, and why are you grabbing out the vacuum to clean coffee off the floor? Like, Brittany. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've blown up my Dyson. It's not turning on. There's just water everywhere. Anyway, that was my morning. Apart from feeling like I really needed coffee now because didn't have time to make one. So I've just dropped Josh off at his course. I'm gonna go and take myself on a coffee day. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like you can all agree with me, right? Like, I totally deserve a coffee out. I never get coffee out because I'm in my saving era. I really want to save more money this year, and I'm just like in Scrooge mode. But I figured, I've had a morning already. It's Friday, so like I'm just gonna go and take myself for a coffee. I might write my to-do list for the day while I'm at the coffee shop. But yeah, that was my morning. I hope your morning was better than mine. So come and spend the day with me. I'm gonna go show you guys the floor at the moment. I'm telling you, it looks way better than what it did before. But anyway, let's go. So I don't know how I managed to get the coffee all the way at the end of the bed. Also, so this is our nice bed frame. I actually managed to get that out okay. The carpet on the other hand. So we've got a stain here, a whole stain here. And this was all stained. So I actually think I managed to get that out okay. I'm just a little bit nervous about the carpet. It's meant to be summer, it's cold. I haven't been to this coffee shop in a while, so he's probably gonna ask me where I've been. I used to come every single day, but since I had a coffee machine, I haven't been at all. Hello. How are you? Can I have a oat cappuccino, please? Which type? I actually want to have a small one, but I might have it here. I had to turn the camera off because I had to pay, but I told you guys, he like walks in, he's like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. And I was like, oh yeah, like if I'm being honest, I brought a coffee machine and that's why. Do you know what he said to me? He goes, oh yeah, but mine is better. Like, it was actually not. I just felt like I deserved to treat myself today. So I just got home and I'm actually about to meet my friend for a walk. So we're gonna go for a little walk with her daughter around the park. Before I go though, I haven't had breakfast, so I am going to make some food. Now, for those of you who don't know, I went through my own weight loss journey, so I lost 27 kilos and I did that through sustainable habits and still eating all of the foods that I love. I do not cut anything out. I love eating carbs, I love eating proteins, I love eating fats. I love eating fats because that is a healthy lifestyle. That is what you do to eat to be able to make a lifestyle out of your journey, and that is actually what I did. So I have been obsessed with this recipe. I basically have been eating it every single morning. I need to change it up, but to be fair also, like, I actually don't need to change it up because I'm so obsessed with it and it just like makes me feel good after I eat it every single time. It's also kind of popular on TikTok at the moment. I just saw this girl yesterday eating it and I was like, hey, I've been eating that for ages. I guess like it's just a thing. Okay, we have to have a real talk moment. I've just gone into the other room while that is cooking. So this is actually like my first vlog that I've basically done on this channel. I have been watching a lot more YouTube recently and I really want to get into it. I think that YouTube is a really great way to connect with people and I think it's really, really fun. I've never been a YouTube girl, but I think I'm going to become one. Now, in saying that, I love watching vlogs. I love watching what people get up to. However, like, I'm not trying to dig on anybody any way, shape or form. All I'm gonna say is I really want this channel to be our safe space. I want you guys to come onto this channel and feel good when you're watching it. I want you to feel inspired. I don't want you to compare your life to my life or whatever it is. I just don't want that. I want to have an open space here where I can just chit chat to you guys. You guys can leave comments for me and we can all be friends. I feel like I was watching this YouTuber last night and I just like was watching her and like she was cool, like, right, she's so beautiful, she basically looks like she's got the life, but she just gave me mean girl energy and I just kind of felt like, I don't know if that was just me, but I kind of like just felt like a little bit off, so I ended up turning her off because it just like didn't make me feel very good. So in saying that, if you guys ever see that there is anything that you don't like, that you don't want to see, or you want to see more of, let me know. And I don't want any mean girl vibes on here. I just want to be completely open, honest with you guys. I always want to keep it real. I never want to show anything fake. So that is my disclaimer for you guys. But also, just like, let me know if you don't like anything that I'm doing. Tell me, because I'm just a girl, you know, like, I don't know. I'm just navigating all of this like you guys. And I just want this to be a safe community where we can all grow together. So you guys are probably gonna learn I'm really impatient. So I'm just hoping that this egg is... I'm hoping that this egg is done. If it's not... But I can't be bothered waiting anymore, so I'm just gonna put it in an ice bath and hope for the best. She kind of feels like she's ready. Okay, she's cooked. We're good. We're not eating raw eggs today, guys. I'm normally a poached egg girl, a fried egg girl, not really a boiled egg kind of girl, but hey. I feel like it's just a weird day, right? I've basically just taken half of the egg off with the shell. Here we are. So weird. I feel rude. I forgot to show you guys my breakfast. Here we go. It's my breakfast. If If I'm being honest, it's probably a little low in protein, so I'm gonna make up for it later. I'll have a protein shake, but it's so delicious. I am going for a walk with my friend. Finished my walk. I think it was about 4k. We were just like basically talking like the whole time. It goes so much faster when you are walking with a friend than when you're walking with yourself. So now I'm just gonna go home. I'm going to do some coaching. I'm also going to work on my podcast and just catch up on some work until I have to go and pick Josh up from when he finishes his course. Hello you guys, and welcome back to Hot Girls Eat Carbs. Okay, so I have just finished recording my podcast and I was starving, so I'm going to make some lunch. This is just a leftover salad that I had from yesterday. I'm gonna turn it into some rice paper rolls. I am obsessed with rice paper rolls. They are so yum. So I'm just gonna use this leftover salad base. I have some rice paper here, and I'm gonna put some shrimp in it for protein. All you have to do to make these is you just dip your rice paper in some hot water and that makes it soft. And I'm just putting my salad mix onto the rice paper. I'm gonna put the prawns on top of that, and then I'm gonna roll it basically like a burrito. It's kind of hard the first time that you do it, but the more that you do it, the easier it becomes. I remember the first time I was doing them, my rolls, they look ridiculous. I mean, they still look ridiculous, but like the first time it was really, really bad. And then the more that I practiced, just the better I've gotten at it. So you just roll it like this. This is the finished spring rolls. I made a spare in case I get hungry later. And this is just some leftover Vietnamese sauce that I actually made yesterday as well. So we are just out for a walk. I had just finished editing my podcast and it took so long. My eyes are so sore from staring at a screen for so long. So we're getting our steps in again. This park is so pretty. I actually didn't realize that this park was even here. I always drove past it, but I didn't realize that there was actually this whole entire park. I'm gonna show you guys. There's like a water fountain, there's ducks, really pretty trees. So it's really nice. Look at how pretty this is. This is so pretty. Babe, I'm starving. What do we want for dinner? I've got eye fillet steak.
Yes.
I have prawns. There's chicken. I think that's about it. It's all frozen though. We don't have a microwave, by the way, to defrost anything, so it's gonna be a while. I have noodles and some Asian greens.
Gonna have to be I fillet steak in a stir fry, isn't it?
I fillet steak in a stir fry. I feel like that's criminal. You think that we should have I fillet steak in a stir fry? It's so expensive to be using in a stir fry. Or we can have really nice steak next week.
Okay, really nice steak next week. So then what's that leave us with? Fish noodles?
Prawns, but like, I don't know how I feel about having like prawn noodles. That's kind of weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then what do we do?
So we go Ollie Bob's, mate. We go for real quick takeaways.
Takeaway, but there's food at home. Why is it so hard to decide what we're gonna have for dinner?
It's not. I've decided 3 times. You're so hard.
I just feel like it's a waste of an eye fillet steak to be cooking it in a stir fry because eye fillet is such a good cut of meat that we're just wasting it by cooking it in a stir fry.
Wait, let me just clarify something, okay?
Okay, what do you need to clarify?
No, I'm clarifying.
What do you need to clarify?
I'm clarifying. Eye fillet isn't that good of a cut.
Eye fillet is great.
Eye fillet is a great cut, but it's not that special of a cut. The reason people like eye fillet is because it's a consistent cut. It's the most tender. There's no fat in it. So because there's no fat in it, that means that you can get consistency with flavor even in a cheap cow. So the cheapest of cheap cows will always have a tender eye fillet because there is no fat in there. A good cut is a Scotch fillet from an expensive cow, but people can't afford that. Eye fillet's the most consistent cut. So actually we're talking about not necessarily an expensive cut, we're just talking about steak.
Right, okay.
Let's clarify that.
What are we doing for dinner?
We're having eye fillet steak with Mongolian beef. It sounds really nice. Thank you very much.
So we couldn't decide because we didn't want to spend the money we didn't want to waste the expensive steak. And so in my head, I basically just girl math that we're just going to go out for dinner instead because it just works like that. We don't want to waste an expensive cut. Don't want to spend the money on going to the supermarket to buy more steak. So we may as well just go out for dinner, right? Okay, let's just make it make sense, okay? So we just got home from dinner and now I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to get some rest and I've got another big day tomorrow, but I will see you guys in the next vlog. I'm going to try and do these every single Friday. So see how we go, but I think we can make it. Good night.